Let's talk to Martin Gilbert. He's Chief Executive Officer of Aberdeen Asset Management and joins us from the London Stock Exchange. Mr. Gilbert, a very good morning to you. For how long can this fairly positive momentum be maintained?
Well, we're still seeing money coming into equities in pretty large volumes, especially emerging market equities. The problem we have is we can't get the money into the market, so we're actually trying to slow down the flows into our funds. So it's still pretty positive on the equity front, I think.
And what steps have you taken to reduce the rate of inflows to those more sustainable levels?
Well, we've closed to new segregated business, so we won't take money from pension funds and sovereign wealth funds, etc. The money is still coming into the funds, though, and what we try and do there is try and get the intermediaries really voluntarily not to put money into the funds, and that's working. We are seeing it slowing quite considerably now, but the industry trend is still pretty positive.
The industry trend may be positive, but you've said the economy is uncertain, the recovery is tentative. What might knock you off course? What's your biggest worry?
Well, I try and spend my time trying to persuade our fund managers to spend 90% of their time on companies and 10% of the time on the economy, as opposed to the other way around. So what we try and do is really just see which companies are going to weather the storm better. And as you know, in Europe we have some fantastic companies which despite the economic outlook do quite well. And the opposite of that is China, as I've often said, where it's actually quite hard to make money in companies, even though the economy is doing very well.
What about the outflows from fixed income? Does that remain a pretty big concern for you?
Not really. I mean, for the last 2 months, we've been seeing inflows, especially into our Asian fixed products. So we are seeing people at last wanting to buy fixed income in stronger countries such as the Asian countries, which it's the old story, isn't it? Lend money to people who don't need it. So that tends to be the Asian economies.
Have you given up hope of taking on Alliance Trust?
Well, what we've said on Alliance Trust is that if the board wanted at some stage to outsource it, we'd love to have the chance to pitch. And as you know, the bulk of investment trusts are outsourced. So Alliance Trust is a rarity, a fantastic trust. And one of my main concerns is seeing the management of that remaining in Scotland. And we have a tremendous global team based in Edinburgh, managing 25 billion, who have done a fantastic job for clients over the last sort of 5 or 10 years. So it's purely that, and it's entirely up to the board what they want to do.
Sure it is, but are you considering drawing up concrete proposals to show how you could run that trust better? That may tempt a few more shareholders, right? I
don't think so. I mean, I think it's, the board run an investment trust, and no one knows that better than me. We manage about 25 of them. I think the board will, over the next year or two, look and see how things are going. I mean, my hope is that the performance turns. I'm a shareholder in Alliance Trust, so I'd like to see it doing well under the current management. But if the board ever decide to change, we would be delighted to help out.
I'm sure you would. Martin Gilbert, Aberdeen Asset Management CEO. We're grateful to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.